A ripple in the red dust, a memory of a river that once flowed. Mars, the red planet, once held water, a key ingredient for life as we know it. Our story begins around 4.5 billion years ago, in the planet's infancy. Mars was a world much like Earth, with a thick atmosphere, active volcanoes, and vast bodies of liquid water. Evidence suggests that Mars was indeed a wet world, with an ocean's worth of water covering its northern hemisphere. Imagine a Mars where rivers flowed, carving out valleys and canyons, where lakes filled craters and a vast ocean lapped against the shores of a land we now call the Northern Plains. Water cycled through the Martian environment, evaporating from the ocean, forming clouds, falling as precipitation, and flowing back through rivers and groundwater. But then, something changed. Around 3.5 billion years ago, Mars began to lose its magnetic field. Without this protective shield, solar wind stripped away Mars's atmosphere. As the atmosphere thinned, Mars lost its ability to hold onto the water. The liquid water on the surface began to evaporate, and the rest froze solid beneath the surface. Mars transformed from a warm, wet world to the cold, dry desert we see today. Yet, the story of water on Mars doesn't end there. In the past decade, spacecraft like the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter and the Mars Science Laboratory rover, Curiosity, have made exciting discoveries. They've found evidence of liquid water in the past, yes, but also hints that water might still exist on Mars today. Curiosity has found rounded pebbles, suggesting they were shaped by water flowing over them. It has also found minerals that only form in the presence of liquid water. Meanwhile, the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter has spotted dark streaks on the Martian surface that appear and disappear with the seasons, suggesting the presence of salty liquid water. In summary, Mars was once a world much like Earth, with a thick atmosphere and vast bodies of liquid water. However, the loss of its magnetic field led to the loss of its atmosphere, and consequently, its surface water. But the story of water on Mars is not over. Recent discoveries suggest that water might still exist on Mars today, in the form of ice beneath the surface, or perhaps even as salty liquid water. These discoveries not only shed light on Mars' past, but they also have implications for the future. They raise questions about the possibility of past life on Mars, and they have the potential to impact future human exploration of the red planet. The story of water on Mars is a tale of transformation, of discovery, and perhaps of hope for the future.